According to the American Enterprise Institute, college textbook prices are 812% higher for college students today than they were just 3 decades ago. Paying hundreds of dollars for a single book that will usually only be utilized for a single semester. Add this to your tuition and fees, housing, and everyday living expenses, and the cost rises exponentially. A new system is needed to allow cheaper and easier access to a larger variety of books, and it comes in the form of Chegg. For a rental fee of $25.99 per textbook and $14.99 a month if you want access to homework solutions and expert Q&A, Chegg will provide access to virtually every textbook you will need throughout college. The service can be canceled at any time, and books can be checked out for as long or for as little as you need. By using this service for the average 9-month school year, you could end up saving nearly $1,000 in payments per year. According to the College Board, the average college student will spend as much as $1,168 on books and materials per year. With some textbooks costing as much as $300, you could easily end up spending even more than that. To show how beneficial Chegg can be, we must first delve deeper into the college life that exists in today's society. With more online access required in a majority of today's universities, students are constantly on their computers for various assignments, readings, announcements, and communications between professors and fellow classmates. Nearly every university has online courses available to their students, and according to the National Center for Education Services, 5,954,000 students took a distance education course in 2015. Much of college work takes place on your computer or laptop, so having all your textbooks in the same place will not only save space in your room and backpack, but will also make it easier to access all your texts while doing schoolwork. Anant Agrawal, the CEO of edX, which is an online university-level course provider, believes that online learning has the potential to revolutionize education in quality and scale. Further hope is provided with the United Nations recognizing education as one of their sustainable developmental goals. Student tuition costs an average of $6,000 at UNF per year, and add $1,000 per year to that can be backbreaking for a young adult that should be saving as much money as possible. The average college student graduates after 4 years with $37,172 in debt. The starting salary for graduates that actually find a job after earning a degree is just over $50,000 as of 2018. In a standard repayment plan, you could be paying off student loans for 20 years. Chegg is an online service that manages all your textbook in one easy-to-navigate location, while also offering additional homework solutions and expert Q&A. With over half of college students preferring online learning technology, having all your textbooks online accessible will keep everything involving your education in the same place. Currently, textbooks are found on a variety of websites, so remembering all the different sites for different books can be disgruntling, but Chegg has them all in one place. Chegg is rated the best online textbook rental site by Top 10 Reviews, which is an in-depth product testing and research company as of 2019. With students paying more and more than ever for furthering their education, it's easy to see how so many graduates can be left with thousands of dollars in debt. Rather than further adding to the expenses, Chegg will keep costs low and convenience high, with all your textbook needs in one place. One reason people may not want to use Chegg is the monthly payment that is needed in order to access the tutoring service. However, $15 a month is pocket change compared to what is spent on textbooks and materials annually, and the service can be canceled at any time. Another reason people may not want to use Chegg is because they like to have hard copies of their textbook in order to have access at any time. If using Chegg and you purchase access to a book, at that point you can do whatever you want with the material. So if you want, print out the current chapter you're working on and feel free to highlight and take notes as you wish, while still having access to the ebook. Textbooks and materials can cost the average college student $1,168 a year, which isn't including tuition, housing, and meal plans. Chegg now offers all your textbooks in one easy-to-navigate location for a fraction of the price you would pay at a college store. The average student graduates with $37,000 in debt, but with Chegg, you could see that number decrease by thousands of dollars. current way in which students get course materials is outdated and overpriced. And with the majority of classwork being done online, it only makes sense to have access to all your books online as well. You wouldn't normally pay $300 for a book you want to read, so why should you be forced to do it in college?